3, 2, 1, go!
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill today, Zach Eflin. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, they locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Anthony Santander. Inside. And that's ball 3. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. J0 O's coming to bat. Back after this on the show. Back here in Baltimore, and on the mound in this one, Kevin Gossman. Chris, how about a scouting report?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Just misses with that one. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. That's a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Left field, Santander. And there's 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Saying he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the in.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Next to hit, Will Wagner.
That's outside.
Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
That pitch is out.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 1 out in the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
3-2 now. Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, nobody on. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. And that one is lifted in the air. Dives. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
And we're back.
Leading
we
off
head to the bottom of the second.
Orioles,
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Cowser.
O'Neill, the base runner at first with 1 out. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Couple of singles back to back. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a...
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in, and the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
At the plate, Jordan Westburg. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We head on now to the top of the third. Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles 1. On to the third inning, and now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. And now 2-1. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The other way, fair ball.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Runner at first with no outs here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Nobody out. Runner at first. To short, could be two. The flip, there's one. Onto O'Hearn. Two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And here is Bo Bichette. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. 2 out, space is empty. That's towards center. Mullins pulls it down and he makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Outside low, and it's 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 100.
Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo. Well, that's
Now
always the
batting,
key
the designated
to
hitter,
effective pitching is
Ryan.
getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Orioles leave one, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Baltimore, out of the fourth, Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
Misses
Outside, that's
outside,
the ball.
2-1.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Hard hit, right side. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Still relatively early, but with a
Up
pair
next
of
for the
runs
Blue
already
Jays,
on the
the
board,
first
the
baseman,
ripple effect of that high
Vladimir
pitch count
Guerrero
might set them up
Jr.
to do more damage later in this game.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. One out, bases empty. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro.
So a man at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a pop-up. Westberg has this one sized up. Brings it in. And that's the third out. One left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Ready to go,
Orioles,
bottom
the left
4.
fielder,
Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander in pursuit. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch
next for
on
the
the run
Orioles,
right there. He's
the right
saved
fielder,
extra bases for
Coulter.
sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Springer there makes the catch.
Lefties can definitely be a
Up
little
next
pull
for the
happy up
Orioles,
there, especially
the center
with
fielder,
pitches that they see
Cedric
pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an
Lower.
outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Just
Oh, that's
missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Lucas settles under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
Just
that's a ball.
missed. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Right side, Holiday. Throws to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Nathan Lucas.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. On the ground to short, Henderson. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 5th coming up. Blue Jays 2, and the Orioles 1. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jordan Westburg. Kicks and deals. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter now, Jackson Holiday. And a swing and a miss.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a base hit on a line. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That was a productive at-bat. You know you're doing something right. Anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
And now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that is Springer. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And George makes the grab. And that is the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
Ball, that's outside.
Movement in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Aiken getting loose as well. Gets a piece and stays alive. Check swing, no appeal. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
This to third. Sends it across to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Zach Eflin gives way, and it's a tie ball.
Pitching for the
Yennier Cano into the game.
Number 78.
Bo Bichette digs in now.
No.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a ball popped up. Holiday on his way over. 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Out to center. Mullins settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back now at Oriole Park. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Ground ball left side. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The left fielder, number 9, Tyler.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
1 ball,
you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it falls. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out. So digging in, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better.
In the air, right field. And that's a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Out towards right center field. Springer sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. And he boots it. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holiday.
Second baseman, Jackson.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs. And it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much. There's a reason they're put in these situations.
Oh, nice play. Fires to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Good job to fight that one off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
Sit him down. Sit him down.
On the ground, and that one finds its way through, and that puts the tying run on base.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now the Orioles manager Keegan Aiken on the pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the base of the wall. Throw back in as the tying run holds at third. 2 on following the double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball,
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Got him. Foul tip, strike 3. Chad Green ready to go.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Check swing, called strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Orioles.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
56.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Serenity.
And here is
Dominguez.
Nathan Lucas. Looking to get the tying run on base. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
2 down, nobody on, and the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the...
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Now a screamer into the outfield. Springer there makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Back
Orioles.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Felix Bautista.
save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
Two
one
balls,
not close.
2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Kowser sizes this one up, drops into the glove. 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Long run, nice grab. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher,
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. And that one is in the dirt. Now 2-2.
Counts full.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the tying run is on base.
That's tremendous fight
Now
from
batting,
him, and
the second
I know
baseman,
it's got the
Andres
dugout fired up down there,
Jimenez.
down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 2 outs. Edge of the zone for a strike. 2-2.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Laced into left. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now the Orioles manager is
Pitching
coming out for the Orioles, Gregory Soto.
Number 65.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So
out to short, Henderson. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
The well-effective pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.